Welcome back. Talking with Gerry Weiner, former Minister of Immigration and Citizenship Canada, and spending a lot of time these days in Nigeria. Now, Gerry, I know we talked about this before, that you often get questions from people when you go there that more or less along the lines of, why is Canada a good place to do business? What's your answer?
Why should I do business? Yeah, well, Canada's privileged. We have a very strategic location. We have a free trade agreement with the United States and North American Free Trade Alliance with the United States and Mexico, where we have access to 400 million people for a free flow of goods and services. Our relationship with the European community, we're currently negotiating a free trade agreement, will give us access to 500 million people. Excellent relations with Asia, for example, new relationships with China. A free trade agreement is in the process with India, so probably half the world's population will be touched with some kind of free trade agreement with Canada. From that point of view, very strategic. We have oceans that separate us, rather secure place to do business, good quality of life, and more interestingly, some new and emerging technologies which can challenge the world. We're no longer hewers of wood and drawers of water. We're into kind of things like medical technology, which we're going to use, security systems, and newer systems in agro-food processing and waste management treatment. We've had delegations of people come from different countries to examine our treatment of waste and water purification. And as everybody knows, we have 10% of the world's freshwater supply. We think it's a resource that's going to be in very short supply around the world. So Canada is particularly well placed and well suited. Geographically, strategically, its quality of life provides a secure environment in which to do business. And I'm sure people have noticed that you get the odd bank failure in the United States. This past year they had 125 bank failures. Canada has not had a bank failure in 125 years. That's quite a difference. Our banks all of a sudden are considered among the best in the world. The World Economic Forum, 3 years running, has rated the Canadian banks as #1. So you come through a global crisis. People like Forbes magazine call this the best country in the world to be investing in. The Economist thinks it's pretty good, and I'm saying we're a pretty good deal. Now, if you want to come and do business here, you don't necessarily have to take up residency. Take up residency means you're going to pay tax here. But you can find a way to get here, and we're expert at doing that by providing you with a work permit. Now, if you make an investment in a business and you have a position that's going to be involving some business here, there are ways to seek a work permit. Our firm, Pace Law Firm, knows how to do that. That does not expose you to Canadian tax, which you'll get into in another area if you do become a permanent resident. So I like to say there's a number of stages. You could be a temporary resident, which means a work permit. If you become a permanent resident, which we'd like you to do, then that better enables you to understand the culture of doing business. It protects you in the laws of Canada, because everybody in Canada is protected as a result of being a resident. The only difference between a resident and a citizen is a citizen can vote and run in an election. A resident has all the other rights to health care and universal health care and free education, all the social systems that are in place just by being a resident. So we're thrilled to offer it. Growing numbers of people are coming to Canada. It's a huge land with very few people. We've got something like 3 people for every square kilometer of land.
Wow.
When
Yeah.
you consider that some of the other countries of the world where we go to and where the people come from, we're very privileged. A little bit of it is in a colder environment. You get some snow, but if you're doing business and you have the warmth of the people that are welcoming you and they understand the kind of contribution that you're making, well, we at PACE understand that because we represent some 25 or 30 different cultural communities, all of whom contributing to build this very unique team.
Now, if people want to take full advantage of it, they of course have to contact you. What's the best way to do that?
Direct phone, 1-416-342-5550. That's my own personal phone number. Or my mobile at 1-514-442-4826. G. Weiner at pacelawfirm.com. You'll notice one is a 416 number where the office is at Pace Law Firm, and the other is my mobile, 514, because I'm in Quebec. So if Quebec interests you, je parle français, and I can help you in Quebec, doing business in Quebec. And if it's Ontario, well, just coincidentally, the office is in Ontario, in Toronto, the heartland of Canada.
All right, there you go. There's Gerry. Be sure to get in touch with him for more information, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Go for it. Thank you.